One local family and the Bemidji Police Department are asking for the public's help in finding a Bemidji man who's been missing for more than a week. 31-year-old Matthew Pulis was last seen in the early morning hours of October 20th. Lacey Monteleone is live in the studio with more on the situation. Lacey?
Yeah, Dennis, Matthew Pulis' older sister, Steph Kniefel, describes her brother as a quiet, easygoing guy who loves theater and politics. And for him to go this long without contacting a member of their family, she says is just completely out of character. For Steph Kniefel and her family, the last week has been pretty rough.
I can sit in my room and just think it all through, and I always come to a roadblock.
It all began on October 19th when Kniefel's younger brother, Matt Pulis, went out with some friends to a local bar. He hasn't been seen since early the next morning, and a report that he was later seen heading north on Beltrami Avenue has turned up nothing.
The individual that saw him, can't remember names, said, "Oh, I think I remember one of those guys, but I don't know his name." So there hasn't been any way that the police can follow up on that.
Kniefel says alarm bells really started ringing when Pulis failed to show up for work at a local McDonald's.
That was when my, worry really started. I was working that day, and I kept kind of, oh, where is he? Where is he? And that was at noon. By 1 o'clock, I really started getting nervous.
Police say they have no clue as to Pulis' whereabouts at this time, but the investigation is ongoing.
We have searched numerous areas within the city limits of Bemidji. Of course, we can't search everywhere, and since we really have no idea where Mr. Pulis would have gone, again, we ask the public's help in seeing if we can't locate him.
Kniefel says it isn't normal for her brother to disappear like this. She says he's a private person, but he loves performing in theater.
He has been involved in theater ever since I can remember. He's been in one-act plays. He's been in, stage whatever.
In fact, Pulis was expected to perform in a play this past weekend at the Paul Bunyan Theater. He never showed. Kniefel says today they just want him home.
He's very missed right now. He's missed by a lot of people, and I think that's the biggest thing that he needs to know if he's hearing this, is there are a lot of people right now who are missing him and going through this.
Now, police say that they did receive a report today that someone thought they saw him downtown this morning. Unfortunately, it turned out not to be him. Now, also, Pulis' family say that Pulis would never miss the opportunity to vote and that he had taken off work next week to do just that. And they are hoping that he will turn up then, Dennis.
Okay, thank you very much, Lacey, for that live report tonight. Police are also asking the public to continue to search their backyards, old cars, and outbuildings. Matt Pulis is described as white, 5 feet 9 inches tall, with chin-length brown hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a dark blue zip-up hooded sweatshirt. Anyone with information is asked to call the Bemidji Police Department.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.